just to hear a sound. Someone still around. She heard me calling. She heard me say her name, but she hides away. She hides She hides We tore the wall down. We broke on solid ground, looking for the She hides She
Good morning, good morning. I see there's some action happening here on chat already. Nice to see you guys. George and Dean, welcome. And don't be too harsh in your criticism, please. I'll do my best. Guys, Dean is a real world captain, so nice to have him on stream with us as well. Okay, so what a different start to the morning. I had to restart my OBS software because it didn't log into YouTube properly. But here we are. I've actually completed most of everything that we need to do. The scenery is free from the org for Faro, so you can just go have a look, grab it from there. Very, very nice update to the default Aerosoft scenery that's included with X-Plane. We're just going to take a leisurely cruise over to Alicante again, where we also landed yesterday on the other stream on Twitch. So I hope you guys enjoy it with me. If you've got questions, suggestions, all those things, you know what to do. Feel free. And John is with me on Discord again this morning. Thank you, John. I hope you can hear me.
Of course.
Okay, cool. Alright, I was just wondering if, because I saw you were typing there, if you were actually in channel, so that's good. Alright, so our next step is going to be to get the packs on here and to start our overhead flow a little bit. We're going to get our APU running.
Captain has found the fastest seatbelt sign. We do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until all carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
So this morning's flight is going to be from runway 10 onto runway 10. So we've got straight out, straight in. No SIDS, no stars. Just a
Ground to
straight
cockpit.
almost little flight
No
apart from
driving
one
gun.
little zigzag.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, welcome aboard our flight today. We're wrapping up the final paperwork here. Should get you on your way momentarily. I want to thank you so much for your company and business. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Again, welcome aboard.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Yes, John, weather looks nice. Not much cloud to talk about. Little bit there in the distance.
Release parking brake. Starting pushback. You may start the engine.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all call, thank you.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Forward boarding door has been closed. Once again, we're getting all passengers to remain seated at this time. Please double check the security of your seatbelt. All electronic devices will need to be turned off and put away at this time. This does include all cellular phone situations. Flight attendants, please prepare your doors for departure and cross-check.
Yeah, it looks nice, eh? Very nice.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by. Now it's disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. And signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Always, Paul, always. If I can't do it, one of the guys on stream should be able to do it. Otherwise, you must just give me a chance to get in there and then I can chat with.
Compartment handle. Break the seal. Remove the vest from the package like this.
Flip the vest on over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, and attach the buckle. Pull the loose end of the strap to tighten.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Well, Paul, the first place that comes to mind is oceanic crossings. It's always and primarily used in my experience in oceanic crossings. So, nat tracks, the Australian tracks, all these kind of things, they run on coordinates. Right, I'm ready. Let's go. I hope you guys are buckled up.
Approaching 10. On runway 10.
up. Come on, hey, gear. Down and off, auto brake off. Right, let's go to the legs page and actually activate our
1000.
LNAV. Oops, execute. There we go. Bye bye, Faro. That was interesting. I was expecting a little bit more usage of the runway there. That's why I actually went and changed my D rate. But that was fun. That was easy. Paul, just to elaborate a little bit further on your comment there, it's not difficult. I don't use it, or I haven't used it in a long time. I mean, I haven't crossed any oceans recently. There is a specific format. If you go to the Zibo user group and you search on Tom Knudsen's name, or you go to the file section of the user group, there is actually a PDF explaining to you the formats of how you should enter it. So it is there. You must just go find it and read up a little bit, eh? Look at that. Wow, that's nice. D-rate in simple layman's term is just, you know, changing gears in the engine, so you make it run softer and more economical. And the reason for using that is obviously you want to extend the life of the engines, and the way to determine that is through calculation. You either have a table that's supplied by your airline, that you read a weight and performance table that will give you the specs of what you use, or otherwise you use some other calculator. In terms of what I use in the flight simulator, I've got a calculator that does that for me. It calculates what I should use and shouldn't use. So let me show you quickly. In my PFPX OFP, this is the performance stuff. So basically it tells me I need to use flaps 5, I need to use a D rate of 2 and a flex temperature of 38 degrees. Anti-ice is off and the air conditioner will be on, and that will then give me the V speeds. And depending on the situation in the simulator, I usually get within one of those. It's usually, I had it just now at 146 and this says 145, so it's very accurate. It very accurately works out your performance data. And then also what I have is I have the landing performance data calculation as well, so it will have a guesstimate at how much weight the aircraft will weigh at that point in time of us landing. We have flaps 30 again, anti-ice, air conditioner status, and then it gives us a suggested approach speed and VREF. So this all comes from TopCat. The application is called TopCat. See, John, my clouds are starting to grow on me. I actually think that looks good.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Hey, Sentinel, welcome. DG, well, I hope that answered your question. Okay, cool. Saw your notice come through just as I started to talk with you. Man, I love my ortho here as well. This is Zoom level 17 ortho, guys. I'm so glad I made them for this area. Good morning, Ferry. Guys, as a matter of interest, there are quite a few different applications that you guys can look at for the calculations. The other payware is called Toper. Toper I would not recommend for entry-level guys. I've seen too many entry-level guys who don't know what they're doing really get frustrated with it. It's a good tool, but you need some experience to use it. It's not very user-friendly for entry-level guys that are just starting out. Then you've got QSim Planner, and then there's some toolbox. I want to try get the name of that toolbox again. Which is free. It's from the org. So let's just see if I can find the toolbox. Yeah. APSoft Airplane Toolbox. That's what it's called. Let's see if I can get you guys a link. Now, please bear in mind, I'm not really endorsing it. I don't know it. I see that some of the guys in the group use it and they are raving about it. How accurate it is, I don't know. But it's free. That's the main thing, you know. So if you want to try your luck at working out the performance data and you don't want to spend money, give that one a try. Let's see, you know. Let us know if it's worthwhile, because, like I said, some of the guys rave about it. I'm actually going to download it. I need to go and play with this, see what it looks like. And then the other one that's also free is QSim Planner. Let me quickly give you a link to that one as well. Again, I think you need a little bit more education and experience to really use this one. But while it's free, why not? Let me share that with you as well. So those are two tools that are available to do some calculation for you. See, we're grabbing a little bit here again today. Sentinel, you usually just work one out. I mean, if we take Dublin departure for instance, I know where the VOR is, so I just add 4 miles from the VOR, you know, then we put in that DWI or something, whatever that designator is for the VOR, and then we put the radial /4 nautical miles. and it puts it there. It's difficult for me to just tell you like that. We probably need to look at an example, because there's going to be some common sense and some calculation involved, you know, where to put the exact waypoint so that the Zibo will actually take the curve. My best advice at this moment in time is rather vector yourself. Go onto a heading mode, vector yourself, make your turn, come back, do an, you know, get on an intercept heading, and then just switch your LNAV on. You know, that's the easiest way of doing it, really. Okay, guys, give me a second. The team's calling me. I'll be back just now. Okay, guys, I am back, and I did remember to unmute myself. So yeah, I just quickly had to get the latest news from the team, so to speak, and thank you for your patience. Yorkie, you need to go to in your tablet. You need to have it set to your correct call. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. How goes?
It's connecting to my work.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. How's it? Good?
Yeah, good, yeah.
Good, good. Sorry, man, just watching one eye while I'm busy doing work.
That's cool.
Alright, so I see you're on 127A already.
Yep.
Nice living.
Yeah. With this version, we were supposed to get the external air, the air starter, so to speak. It's here. It's just not been modeled, so you can't see it. And there is a slight problem with the code that was released to the public. The development version works fine, but they need to just quickly get it in line to make it work for the public version, which is something they're busy with. But that's cool. Now you can start it with an air starter, the plane. And there's a couple of other nice to haves that are coming too, but I was asked not to make the announcements myself at this point in time, so we'll see what happens.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Daddy Box, thank you so much. Awesome having you here. Yogi, let me show you. If you go to your, what's it, customize, configure, hardware. There you've got your nose wheel axis. That will run my pedals for me, and I just use your. So I don't know what else you are using. Are you actually using a rudder set? Yeah. Oh, without a pedal system. Sorry, let me go back there. If it's without a rudder pedal system, you got me. I'm not sure. Guys, anybody else know what to use if you don't have rudders and you want to actually move around on the ground? Okay, Paul, that's a good suggestion. Yeah, you can set up a lever as well. That'll mimic the tiller for you.
That's what I use.
Okay, clever.
Isn't the roll setting for your that you can use your aileron rolls? Same controls?
I'm not sure. Don't use it. You guys will have to experiment. Pick one and then try it, and then pick another one, try it, see what happens. Sorry, I can't help you better than that, Yorkie, but I don't have any other way of controlling my system, so that's easy for me to tell you what I use, but I don't have experience on what other guys use. also here just looks so cool. Wow.
Yes, it does. Kyk wat ek vir jou tik op Discord.
Okay. Stevie, go for it. Tell me. You probably know already. Oh, okay, cool. That's good news, Armand. The OBS software, the Streamlabs OBS software got updated with the latest NVNEC NVIDIA facility. So they said it's going to be much smoother and much faster. So maybe that's it. I don't know. Ah, Stevie. Lekker man. Nee maar dan sit mooi. Dan moet ons maar Afrikaans praat hierso, jy weet.
Speak English.
I will.
Ja, ons sal maar Afrikaans praat.
Uncle John will throw us with stones. Come on, guys. He's gonna toy just now. No, guys. No, we need to keep it English.
We'll just swear in Afrikaans.
No, not. This is a family stream. Okay, I'm going to set up for the ILS on runway 10 at Alicante. And I'm going to do a straight in. I'm not going to do that whole teardrop and transition approach. I'm just going to keep it simple. Phil would know, this is just for pure entertainment purposes. I spent hours and hours yesterday testing that heading 000 error and did some great work there. So today I just want to relax. This is just me flying point A to point B. I was just also saying I'm not even going to do the whole VOR teardrop approach here. I'm just going to go straight in, you know, just easy. My brain gets fried if I spend too many days, you know, doing testing the whole time. I want to have some fun as well. I am in version 1.27a, and I want to tell you, thus far it is so smooth and so stable. I don't have any issues, so there's absolutely nothing to report. Cloudybox is actually on stream with us. He is watching me, so if there is any issues, he'll obviously pick it up and it will get fixed. So yeah, not much I have to do but just fly. absolutely full, just chilling. Stevie, Johannesburg, on the West Rand, almost. It's in Randburg. The suburb is Randburg. Excellent, Yorkie. Paul, I think there are times when it happens and there are times when it does not happen. It all depends on the route that you're flying, whether it's, you know, something that will be useful or not. There's no law that says you need to do it, so it's dependent upon the route and things like that. That's for the landing. We usually start the preparation. I'm actually sitting here drinking my coffee and talking not too much. We actually start preparing for the descent, and that's one of the check items. When we are about 100 nautical miles from top of descent, and as you can see, we are now at 102 nautical miles. So in order to not overload us when we get close to the runway, if you follow the checklist, and by the way, it is in my private hangar and the link is below this stream. If you click on show more just below the stream, the link is there. It's in my private hangar. You can look at the checklist. It's all part of the flow. That's what we do. So I've already set my MCP altitude to the ILS intercept altitude for the glide slope, which is 2100, and we've set the auto brakes. I'm going to tune the ILS just now, and then we're going to run through the FMC settings to make sure that when the descent happens, both the aircraft and ourselves are happy and not overloaded. So we have 110.30 on the localizer, and final approach course is 100 degrees. Paul, that could also be part of it. You know, if you don't need something, you don't need something, and why the extra workload? If you are concerned about a system going down, which rarely happens, obviously, you know, you need a backup, and that's a very good backup. But again, all depending on where you fly. I mean, VORs are slowly but surely being phased out. The NDB is the same. Everything is going GPS, you know, so one of these days that won't even be there. DG will, for all practical reasons, I can actually switch that on after my gear is up, as easy as that. Especially if you think about now you have to do a, you know, return to field or something, and I mean, that's much of a muchness. We in our checklist have it up already at this point in time, because it's just one of those silly little things that you tend to forget if you don't do them. So while you are in a peaceful, restful state, it's easier to just do it and get it over with. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the weather information.
Lima Echo Alpha Lima Airport information Kilo 0730 Zulu weather wind calm visibility 10,000 sky clear temperature 17 dew point 3 QNH 1017 advise on initial contact you have information Kilo Lima.
Okay, glide slope is on. We're going to land flaps 30, so that is set on the descent page. We're not going to worry about too much. We just want to make sure we have the correct transition altitude. Or beg your pardon, transition flight levels. 6,000. Right, this is very important. If you do not set your transition level over here, your primary flight display will never go yellow and instruct you or remind you to go to your local QNH. You know, so you have to tell it when to go yellow, and this is done with that setting over there. So when we hit 6,000, that will change yellow and prompt us to go to QNH. No worries. DG will. There's also a big difference. Good morning, Kevin. There's a big difference between the spoken language and the checklist language. You know, you will hear the pilots talk of one thing and you go, oh, but I thought it's called that. And it's just the spoken language. You get slang sometimes, and it just interferes. But we all know what we're talking about. Don't worry about that. Right, so now we've got our VDF set, we've got our radio minimum set, we've got our QNH is set in standby, and now we just follow this little magenta line all the way down. I'm not going to bother with the advanced stuff over here. I'm just going to go back to our progress page. 59 nautical miles from top of descent. So this is what it looks like on Navigraph. Oh yeah, we're almost there. Hey Russell, good morning. That's probably the F-mod playing the auto seatbelt thing. Not sure why it would chime now, but yeah, probably that. Oh, yeah, I know why it is. It's because we're nearing top of descent. It's actually ahead of me. We're supposed to go to seatbelts on now. That's why. Stevie, that's good. I can't see you. If you want to join us, you're welcome. So as long as you behave yourself and as long as you have a PTT button set up, then you're more than welcome to join us sometime. Same goes for you guys. If you ever want to join the Discord, the link is below the video. Just hop on, we can have a nice chat. You don't have to pay me for that, it's free. Russell, not a single issue, nothing. I don't ever get major issues. I think in all the time we have been involved with Zibo flying this thing, I've had 2 or 3 hiccups, you know, and it gets sorted so fast it's not even worth mentioning. The thing that counted in my favor yesterday as well, and for the past however many months now, is I always use the import company route facility, and because I never enter or hardly ever enter the flight route manually, I didn't pick up on that fault. So last night we did flights over and over and over again out of Gatwick to test this heading 000 bug everybody was talking about, and it was fascinating to see how that actually worked. So yeah, that was also not something that hit me, but it hit other people, and I could, you know, go and replicate it. And by the time I went to bed, that was fixed. So Zibo works very fast, eh? 100% Sentinel, enjoy whatever it is you're gonna do. Thank you. Tara. I haven't heard that in a while. Tara. Well, Cloudy, I presume you are still watching, so this is for you. I love this VNAV descent. I mean, this is spectacular. This is on the dot. Well, we use Tara in Afrikaans in South Africa as well, so it's good to know there's some other guys somewhere in the world using that as well. Tara! Bye!
I'm still here.
Yeah, no, good, good. TARA means Traffic Advisory and Resolution Advisory. So what happens is you will hear the TCAS will tell you that there is traffic somewhere, and then if it says climb or descent or whatever, the first part is the traffic advisory. There's traffic, be aware, and the RA is your resolution advisory, climb, descend, whatever, you know. So that's what the RA stands for. And the system is clever enough. If you switch TARA on the ground, it will only stay on TA. It will not give you RA, because you can't, while you are taxiing or stationary on the ground, you cannot go up or down. So it's pointless of having the RA. So it's got the TA, and it's going to show you there's traffic, but it's not going to tell you what to do, because it can't. There is nothing to do. Yo, DJ Will, I suppose it comes from Tata, you know. Tata means goodbye, cheerio, you know, auf Wiedersehen, bye bye. Right, so I've just added my little range rings there just to make sure that we know where 15 and where 10 nautical miles are. By the way, guys, I'm using WebFMC on my Android tablet. That's why you guys don't see me actually fiddling on the FMC in the aircraft. Very good add-on for free if you guys have an Android tablet, worthwhile getting. It really works well. Stevie, now that's a question to ask a pilot. I think of all the cars that I have had the pleasure of driving in my life, the Mercedes was the better one of them all. I currently drive a Renault Megane, which is not a bad car at all. But I'm not really into cars, man. My favorite aircraft is the Boeing 737-800 at this point in time.
You like that, don't you, Nico?
Of course. Well, I think we must start with Afrikaans lessons, you know, in the lull. Yeah, while we're cruising and so on, I'll start teaching you about Afrikaans. You know, things like that. Give the Dutch guys a bit of a giggle when they hear the kitchen Dutch. This is a nice approach, John. I'm really loving this. Good visuals, nice mountains.
Well, for anybody that hasn't flown into Alicante yet, they've got something to look forward to.
Good. Paul, Afrikaans is very close to Dutch, but it's even closer to Flemish. So the guys in Belgium and anybody who understands Flemish will probably be able to converse properly without too much hassle. So it's very close. Yeah, it's not really close to French. There is an influence of French, but it's probably, I would say, 70% Flemish with a couple of twists. You know, the pronunciation might be a little different, but I mean, we can comfortably talk to each other, I suppose. Jy sien. Ja, dis maklik. Afrikaans is nie moeilik nie. Dis baie naby aan Vlaams. All the guys living in this city or this area are very close to the sea, but I prefer to be a little bit closer. Almost there.
Really pretty region.
Okay, Ferry, enjoy whatever it is that you do there. We'll talk to you soon again. Uh, 383 nautical miles, Russell. Let's quickly get our document up here. I seem to recall that. Let's have a look quick. Ground distance 361, air distance 385. There you go. Now that I've got better scenery for Faro, I think I'm gonna add that in my regular testing schedule as well, because I've been flying Porto and Lisbon forever now. We'll add another leg and maybe incorporate this one. I'll just need to see where Ryanair flies, because I usually do it for the VA as well, same time. You guys see when we went through 6,000, my eye just caught it. It went to yellow. That's because we set the forecast transition flight level. So now we know we completely switch to our local QNH. And that has actually changed. 1018. Alright, so I'm going to enable, if I can see that, the VOR lock.
$2,500.
That glide slope is getting very close there. It might help the aircraft along a little bit. We'll see now. The thing is so close, I'm actually going to use my approach mode already. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I love this approach.
Oh, it's very nice. Gear down, flaps 15. Paul, when it is so close, yeah, I think it can be pressed quite a bit before the turn, but you've got to be careful. For me, standard procedure is usually just a VOR lock first and then approach. But in this instance, that glide slope was so close. If you made a mistake, you would have missed it. So it's much better to just use the approach button then. I don't think anybody can fault you for just using approach, by the way. It's much of a muchness, really. You must just not switch the approach on too soon. If there's any interference, or I think there was an issue with X-Plane at one point in time, whether that's resolved or not, I can't remember. But in most cases, use approach. You don't have to use the VOR lock, but for me it's a procedure thing.
Feet stabilized, Whiskey Bird channel 27.
would have loved to have lived in that village where we're going over now.
Oh yeah.
Approaching 10.
Right, spoilers on. We are terribly fast.
400.
Hi Genix, welcome.
Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums.
Here we go over that VOR.
100.
Tank rate. Tank rate.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, you lucky man.
You flying for Ryanair this morning?
Negative. Nope, I was just saying for future test flights, you know, just to build my hours. This will be another nice run to go and do.
3,000 remaining.
Welcome to Alicante, guys. Before we go too far, let's quickly do a replay.
You will love the taxi up to the terminal.
Okay. Beautiful little airport, eh? Wow. That wasn't a bad landing. That was kind of soft. I think the FPS meter was totally wrong there. See, it actually irritates me sometimes, but anyway. Nice to have for flight simulators. Kevin, it's the same thing. You use 127A for Windows and Mac. Thank you, Janix. Right, we are safe on the ground. I'm glad you guys are with me. So let's taxi. Let's go park next to that fancy aircraft where the people get into.
Yeah, they're loading up again.
Sorry, I can't hear a word you're saying. It's like hollow. Say again.
They're loading up again on that EasyJet.
Yeah, yeah. There's your famous flats you were talking about yesterday, John, in front of us.
I love those.
Yeah, when you see them, you know you're home. Oh, and there's your police helicopter. He's busy circling the airport again. Janix, this version is payware. I actually paid about $20 for this. There is a version that's free on the org, but it doesn't look like this.
Does not compare. Does not compare.
Nice uphill, man. Just for the hell of it, I'm actually going to go uphill. So I'm going to turn in here. Go watch the guys get into that aircraft. If they are, oh yes, they are busy. I can see them walking there. And then we'll go uphill and go park.
And believe me, that is uphill.
I know, I know. So I'm just gonna taxi like a beluga and just park somewhere here and then go have a look at these guys bumping their heads. Sorry, little car, your history. Check these people climb up the steps here. How's that for eye candy? Wow. Where's the bus?
I think they're up. They're going up one too many steps.
Yeah, they're kind of floating. Look, you know what? It's the idea that counts. It's not.
Yeah, I'm being critical.
Perfect. Yeah, of course. Okay. Yeah, those people.
Part of a library.
Yeah. Wow, check this. Check this. Uphill. Wow. Feels like I want to help push. Now I'm not concentrating on where I'm parking. I'm trying to get this thing stowed. I'm not drunk, guys, I promise. I just didn't concentrate. I was mindless for a moment, concentrating on the wrong thing. We'll pretend that's good enough for now. Oh, yeah, alright. Okay, DJ Will, thank you so much for being here, and hope to see you next time. That was not bad. That was very enjoyable.
Most enjoyable.
Thank you one and all for joining me, and now's the time for Q&A and whatever else. If you want to have a chat, feel free. I'll stick around a little while just to chat with you guys if you want to. Very nice airport, John. Very nice airport.
It has to be one of the top ones, I think.
Yeah. Janex, I can do better than that. Give me a second and I'll get you a link. You're welcome, Paul. Russell, it's a pleasure, man. That's the link if you guys want to grab your own copy of the Ground Handling Deluxe. It's payware. I think it was $15 or $20, but it's worth it. It's nice. Guys, if you go into my private hangar, the link below the video here, the set that I created, this is my own set. It's available here. You can just download it and then use exactly the set that I'm using here because I made it myself, you know, specifically for the Zibo. I love that helicopter floating around here.
Oh, Cloudy, you put it.
Cloudy, that's not a problem, my friend. We can quickly do a replay. Why don't we do a replay just for you?
Yeah, do it now for it.
Yeah, drive away all. Let's just hide them quickly and close all our doors so we don't look funny when we're in the air. And where's that? Oh, I didn't put the ground power. No, it's not required. It wasn't required, so it should be fine. Let's do the replay for the boss. Okay, what? I'll give you a link just now, Cloudy. What angle, what view would you like to see, my friend? Okay, I want to see all three major views. So we're going to do this one, we're going to do a window one, and then we'll do the runway one. How's that? And maybe end it off with a blast with a tower view if we can get something like that in this place.
He needs to see the taxi as well, Nicholas.
Oh yes, yeah. We want to show you this one aircraft standing here with the passengers getting into it. There's the link for the scenery, guys, if you guys are interested. So Claudia, that EasyJet over there actually has passengers that get out of the bus and then they walk over the apron and then they actually get into the EasyJet over there. Look at this, there they go. Yeah, a bit of eye candy, you know, here they come. Oh, for sure, for sure. Their wheel alignment is a little bit off, you know, they behead themselves halfway, but it's fine. We took the money, it's okay.
I bet that's got you smiling, hasn't it, Cloudy?
Yeah, for sure. So let's see what this runway view looks like. That high, yes, yeah, for sure. Yeah, but this is just not part of the scenery. We don't have control over these guys. Just a nice touch of the scenery guy. Wow, I need to redo this. I want some of these screenshots. Wow. Yeah.
V3D, isn't that old hat?
Kevin Cloud is just messing with you.
I call it antiques.
Wow, that's nice, man. That's really, really nice. Go one more. Let's just do the tower view and see what that looks like. If we can get it. Thank you very much. Thanks, Paul, Janix.
There's the police helicopter.
Mm-hmm. Kevin Cloudy is a great guy. I want to tell you something, and I love his sense of humor. He always makes me smile.
That's a nice position.
Very nice, very nice. Well, Cloudy, thank you so much for all the work that you do on this aircraft for us as the community. I can just thank you, and thank you for being on stream with us as one of the developers. I hope that you guys enjoy watching these streams. I see the thanks and all these things, and it really gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling. So I'm going to keep on doing it as long as you guys really like it. And thank you for your support of all my work as well, guys. Yeah. Right. Well, if there's no more questions and stuff like that, I know we all contribute what we can. We can. I know that, Cloudy. But while you are here, it's just a nice gesture to say thank you to you directly. I've got a couple of things to do, and I'll try and do another flight later on today, not promising anything, but if you guys see me come online, please feel free to join me again, and until next time, bye-bye, ta-ra, and have a good day and a good weekend.
Thanks for dropping in, Cloudy.